All right, Shalom. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Give honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and to the octagon across the globe, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. We want to say Shalom. We want to talk about faith a little bit, and the power of it, because that's what's going to get us out here, man. All right, faith is a part of our works, and we got to have more of it, With Robbie, I'm one him, more faith, all right? We can always use it, but one thing about faith, you got to get built up. And one way for faith to get built up is start letting go and letting the Lord take control, having faith in the Lord that He's going to provide, having faith in the Lord that He's going to do, and the way those things happen by you doing your part in walking the walk and taking no care, no thought about tomorrow, no thought about your food and meals. Now, that doesn't say to sit around and expect $1 million to fall out of the sky and, in the inflamed to hop in the kitchen. No, all right? But it takes us doing our part and trusting in the Lord and not worrying about things that He knows He's going to provide, all right? The Lord provides basic things for us, man, and we have to understand that when we want more, we have to increase our faith more, and a lot of times it just shows in our walk, and we all get low in the spirit, all right, but there's times where we can have more faith. The Lord is not here to leave us destitute, or we say in Chicago, broke, starving, and gangbang. It ain't what the Lord wants for us, man. The Lord don't want you in a desperate or depressing state, a constant state of depression, and what now you're relying on alcohol and other pleasures to hide and mask the pain. All right, when Satan increases, we got to increase too. We got to increase our faith. The thing we want, and the thing we think about that may help us to get over humps. Well, it takes faith to initiate those tools, those actions, all right, to bring forth the result that we want. All right, hoping that it might come, believing that it might come. Hebrews 11:1, it says, now faith, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, man. All right? And the Lord provides He loads us daily with benefits. There have been times we all can attest where we thought things were going to go one way. Our faith made us strong and confident that the outcome is going to be in our favor, man. And that's where we are, man. We're optimists. We're not pessimists when it comes to asking the Lord and receiving of the Lord, all right, the things that He able to provide for us. We should be able to see the things that we should be able to see that new apartment when we need one. You should be able to see that job. You should be able to see you saving some money. You should be able to see you conquering your certain demon. Man, you should be able to see that. It takes faith. It takes hope. All right. Knowing that you don't see it physically yet, you know that it's coming. Why? Because you're working and you're increasing your faith. You're believing. You're striving to achieve certain things, and the Lord is taking the wheel and making things happen for you, man. But it all starts with your faith. It all starts with your faith. It says, verse 6, but without faith, it's impossible to please. For he that comes outside must believe that He's a reward that diligently seek Him. See, a lot of you brothers don't believe, man. flat out there and say it. Some of y'all brothers do not believe, and it shows. It shows in your, it shows in your, it shows by your weirdness. It shows by your lack of willingness to discipline yourself, the changes that are needed in this walk for we to be better in the spirit, stronger in the spirit. You see, your faith is is an action. All right. If you're not providing the action, all right, to correct certain things, and you have no faith, man. You don't believe that the Lord can stop you from drinking, stop you from being going to the club, stop you from spending money frivolously, stop you from being a tyrant, stop you from being slothful, all type of things, man. That's what you're saying. You're actually saying the Lord cannot do nothing with me, so therefore I'm not going to do nothing. But without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High. We either come up to the Most High, but believe that He is, that He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. And you got to diligently seek the Lord, man. Constantly asking and praying the Lord to help you. All right, let's get this. Let's get this. All men, not faith. Sure. The 2 Thessalonians 3 and 1 says, finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of the Lord may have free course and be glorified even as it is with you. All right. And that's our job, man. We got to have let the word of the Lord speak. We let the Bible speak, man, with no restrictions. All right. No restrictions, man. All right. Like I said, I'm not trying to teach you the whole gospel. All right. You're not keeping our sword back from blood. And the way we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men, for all men have not faith, and that's the point. All right. You know, we're in a place where wickedness is prevailing. It's getting worse around. The prophecies are getting fulfilled and becoming clearer and closer. And we're seeing the destruction of America coming. It's on the horizon. You believe in that, but yet you don't believe the Lord can raise you up, dust you off, set you on the right track, man. All right? Our lot is our lot. But you don't know what your lot is unless you're moving, man. Not accepting certain things in your life. All right? Some things, brother, you have thorns, but guess what? Them thorns could be what's the word? Could be replaced, I guess, so to speak. Maybe not replaced, but there are other things that we can do so that thorn don't stick out as much. It don't hurt us so much. You know, increasing in other areas. All right. Yeah, you know, I may not be this, but I know I can increase in this. I know I can do this. You know, sometimes brothers want to accept their lower state, man. That shit off, man. All right, ain't no Eeyores, man. Ain't no wars meet spirits. You know, you gotta believe that the Lord can do these things. All right? You know, if you have faith, you're gonna have works. Look at this. James 2 and 18 says, yea, a man says, I have faith and I have works. show me thy faith without thy works. And I will show you thee my faith by my works, man. All right, so you got all these ideas, you got all these things, and you say you know so much. You know what to do. I could, but you don't show it. You don't show it. And the result is evident because there are no changes being made. There's no improvements being made. You see? If you say you want to lose some weight, you need to change your diet. You know these things. Well, you should be changing your diet. You should be going to the gym. Not even we, because it's not about us. You should start seeing results, all right, of your faith. You're going to start trimming down. You're going to stop eating them cookies. All right, you're going to start doing more push-ups. You're going to start drinking alcohol. There's all sorts of things that inhibit, all right, and just showing your faith, man. You want to get swole? Well, shit, go to the gym. If you're going to the gym consistently and doing, your exercise and things like that, you're going to see the results. You're going to start getting swole. They say in Iraq, getting the gains. And that's why brothers get on brothers, man. All right, you're supposed to be the wisest man on the planet, a man of counsel, man of understanding and wisdom. But yet, when the Spirit had brothers get on brother about certain things, all right, you already know. Oh, I know. Con their ass way too into trouble, man. You see? Why? Because there's no evidence of progress being made, of another counsel being taken, man. I tell there's something that I go by. Is I'm gonna keep getting fussed at and yelled at for the same thing. All right, I want to get fussed at for something different. All right, and when that happens, that means I know I kind of like conquered or got under control what it is that the Lord been putting brothers on, the Spirit on to fuss at me about. Now it may be something else, but I'll take that too, though. You see? I'll take that, man. But let's get over one first. All right? So thou believest that there is one power, if thou do as well, the devils also believe and tremble. But without know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead, man. All right? So you say you believe, you say you want to do better, you say you want to get out this situation. But where's the works, man? Get your ass up and get out and do something, man. All right, because sometimes the thing we think we want to do, trying to shortcut what the Lord has for us ahead, that shit off. Look at this. Consume. James 4:3, it says, you ask and receive not, because you ask amiss, that you may consume it upon your own lust. All right? Sometimes you just asking for the wrong reason, asking the Lord for the wrong things, man. They want to stunt for the bitches. They want to get back on their baby mama.